Welcome to the #Speakeasy podcast, getting paid to hit the stage with your host, award-winning speaker and author, Altovise Pelzer.
Hey, guys. Altovise Pelzer here, your voice manager, unmuting the voice of women who are ready to speak up about what has kept us silent for way too long. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I know it's been a minute since I've come to you guys with just me talking and having a conversation, but I felt like this was a conversation that needed to be had. You saw the title, The Fight Unseen, and within recent weeks, we've lost not only Cici, the six-figure chick, prayers and support going out to her and her loved ones, but also Chadwick Boseman. Prayers to him and his family as well. Guys, this has been an interesting few weeks, but let's get down to the nitty gritty, because there's some things that really, some people have been buzzing about it online. Some people have been tapping into it a little bit, but I think we need to hit it head on, straight, just fire. No sugar. No, like holding back the hard parts of this, guys. The reality is sometimes it's the fight that's unseen. The fight that's unseen that is taking us out. But look at what people are doing in the fight that's unseen. When we look at both of these lives, man, over the last few years, you've seen those of you who are in the internet, e-commerce world, the entrepreneur world. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs listening in to this #Speakeasy podcast. You guys know we've had entrepreneurs and CEOs and 6 and 7 and 8-figure earners on this show. And we go behind the veil and talk about what goes on behind the scenes, because a lot of times there are so many people that go and make you think that everything is so easy. They make you think that everything just flows and that life just kind of goes on pause when you decide that you're going to do something great in the world. That life just kind of goes on pause when you decide that you're going to go after your dreams and you're going to achieve your ambitions, and the things that's on your vision board are just not pictures, but they're actual goals. Like, there is something that pops on and it says, you ready for this fight? Round 1. And let's talk about it, because round 1 is in your mind. Real talk. And so when we look at Cici, and she had been enduring and overcoming as a cancer survivor. And then we look at Chadwick for the last 4 years dealing with cancer. Guys, some of you aren't going after your dreams because you got a hangnail. Like, can we get real? Let's get real on the #Speakeasy podcast today. Some of you are not going after your dreams because of something that's like a hangnail. But here it is, both of these amazing people, both of these heroes. Let me change that. A hero and a Shero were literally dealing with an internal physical battle. And they decide to endure it so that way they could do something great in the world. So they could leave their fingerprint on the world. So they could leave their mark. So they can so they can make something happen, make something change. And I look at, y'all know I'm that silent follower sometimes. I'm that supporter. I'm that encourager. But I look at what both of these people have done in the world, and I'm like, wow, that first fight, round 1, is in your mind. Why? Because guess what? If you can't think it and see it in your mind, then you'll never be able to achieve it. The disease will always be more than what you have. You will never have enough finances. You will never have enough time. You will never have the right ideas. Somebody always will treat you unfairly and treat you unkind. Do you all realize that, for real, people were coming at Chadwick for a while about his weight loss, and here it is, this man was fighting a disease. And he never had, this gonna catch somebody. He never had to be the one to snap back at people. He never told y'all what he was dealing with, because that's when you win the battle in your mind. I don't have to go and I don't have to present my way a certain way to people. I don't have to go and I don't have to fight battles that's not meant for me to fight. Guess what? He didn't care about what people were saying on the internet. He didn't pay attention to all of that. You don't have to fight that when you've won the battle in your mind, because the battle in your mind is that first round. Some of y'all need to get through the first round so that way y'all can end this year strong, so y'all can start the next year stronger. Some of y'all need to get through round one. We have had so many things telling us that we were incapable of winning this fight, that when we came into the fight, round one, we've already given up. We've already told ourselves that we weren't good enough. We've already told ourselves that we were incapable of winning. We already told ourselves we'll never make enough money. Or the things we've gone through in the past have been the things telling us that we can't make it. Speakeasy podcast listeners, I need you to listen up. Y'all hear me? Come closer. You can win. You will win. You must win. In the amazing words of Eric Thomas, you got to say, I can, I will, I must. You got to say it. You got to have something that you're telling yourself on a day-to-day basis to fight the enemy that's in your head. That is where the enemy attacks, in your head. Why? Because if it can get into your head, it can get into your heart, it can get into every other part of you, and then it comes out of your mouth. But if you fight and you win that first round in your mind, it's going to make the other rounds a little bit sweeter. It's going to make the other rounds a little bit easier. So we got to understand that round one is our mind. Go ahead and fight that battle. Go ahead and get up in the morning and say your affirmations. Go ahead and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful. Go ahead and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're intelligent. Tell yourself that you're wise. Tell yourself that you can make things happen. Tell yourself that can't nobody beat you at what you do because you are an expert in your industry. Tell yourself that you are the one that's going to be the millionaire in your family, even though nobody else has ever been a millionaire in your family. Tell yourself that you're going to be the one to finish college, because even if nobody else has done it, tell yourself that you will be the one. Win round one. Let me tell you something. I might even have to change the title of this episode. I think we're going to change it to round one, fight. That's what we're going to change it to, because that's what I need you to do. I need you to start with round one. Now, mind you, I still got great interviews coming your way, but I had to come and give you guys this inspiration, this motivation, and really talk to you guys for a minute, because I see so many people who have given up hope. I see so many people who go from thing to thing to thing. You're going and you're not even taking the time to digest information that you're being given. You're not taking the time to take care of your body. You're not taking time to take care of your loved ones. You're not taking time to enjoy life, to just sit still for a moment. We've gotten so into this whole hustle mentality that we think that we supposed to hustle and not love. That we supposed to hustle and not give. And when I look at Chadwick and I look at Cici, the 6-figure chick, both of them were givers, y'all. The week that Cici died, they talked about how she had sent money to people for Starbucks. Yo, you got to get back to giving. Understanding that your heart of service, that your service is going to help you in the long run. Stop being afraid to help other people. We gotta get up and get ready to do this battle against round one. We got to, y'all. Because guess what? There's people that are fighting bigger battles. There are people that have gotten to round 6, round 7, round 8. They've gotten to these higher levels because they first beat round 1 in their mind. I need you to fight. I talked about this in a live stream I did on Facebook. I said, it's time to get your fight back. Stop walking in this world with a defeated mindset. It's time to get your fight back. Stop accepting what people told you was status quo. It's time to get your fight back. And realize that the fight was brought to you. It was placed before you because you have what it takes to win. Can I tell y'all that? Can y'all pay attention to that? Let's think about that for a second. When somebody is in a fight, they have to weigh in because they know that there's a certain component, there's a certain opponent, I should say, that they can battle, and so they keep them in a similar, weight bracket. The fight you have right now, you have what it takes to win, which is why you were put in the fight. You got what it takes to win. You're at the right weight. You got the right mindset. The only thing holding you back is you. And I know you may say you feel as though you're not capable of doing it. You feel as though you're not strong enough. You don't have enough experience. But it's something I had to tell a client the other day is a lot of times we walk around talking about, oh, well, I'm new to the industry. But the reality is you're not really new to the industry. That is a mental round that you have lost. You're not new. You're new to this platform. But many of y'all as speakers have been speaking for years. Many of you have been writing things for other people and writing things for school for years. Many of you have gone and been running. You've been the CEO of your home for years. But then you want to say that you don't have what it takes to put it on a different platform. Man, I had a client and her and I were talking and I was just like, we were meeting and I said, wow, well, we were talking and she said, well, because I got a book. She said, I got a couple books. Wait, pause. You got a couple books? She said, yeah, I got a couple books. Well, where are they? What platform are they on? Y'all, she showed me the books, but she didn't have a digital store where people could purchase the books or where people could purchase them online. She didn't have that set up. And so here I am like, wait a minute. You have this information. You have this wisdom. You have this know-how. You have something that somebody needs in the world. And you won't put it on the platform. Needless to say, we're going to have stuff on it. I'll probably come back and tell y'all a little bit about that. I'm just saying. But I said, yo, you got to have it out on a platform so people can purchase it. People need this. People need what you have. And so that's another round that people are missing out on is that we got all this wisdom, talent, understanding, experience. And instead of putting it on a platform so that way somebody can benefit from it, we holding it hostage. Oh, I'm talking good today. I don't know, Speakeasy Podcast listeners. I don't know. I'm talking good today. Listen, if you don't take nothing else from this episode, I need you to tap into something greater today. I need you to fight round one. I need you to beat round one in your head, that mental instability. And I need you to go all in. For those of you that have not checked out that video on Facebook, go check it out on my page, Facebook. And it's Get Your Fight Back. It's time to get your fight back. I need you to go listen to that video. It's a short video, but I need you to go listen to that. I need you to replay it. I need you to fight. I need you to fight like somebody stole your Little Debbie snacks. I need you to fight like somebody stole your tasty cake. I need you to fight. Y'all know I had to say tasty cake, right? Because y'all know I'm Philly. Come on, Philly, Philly. Come on, Philly, Philly. I need you to fight like somebody stepped on your new, fresh, brand new Air Force Ones. That same way that you used to fight like that, I need you to fight like that. I need that to be the fight that you have. Why? Because guess what? The fight is not just for the people around you, but the fight is for you. The fight is for you, and I need you to go, and this is the time for you to fight, because guess what? There are many people that have given up. There are many people that have gotten stuck. I need you to fight. Fight like never before. Round 1 is your mind. And so I'll come back and I'll bring to you a couple more rounds of what this fight is going to look like in between our amazing interviews. Guys, make sure that you are sharing it out. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Tracy Houston. Hey, sis. She is one of our faithful followers and listeners in this Speakeasy community, as well as in the World Voice League community. She has been listening in and giving feedback and giving responses. Man, she absolutely loved one episode that was with Kern Crockett Cherry Crockett. Yes. Yes, her episode. She listened in and got some great nuggets from it. So if you haven't heard that episode, make sure that you check it out. And we want to make sure that we shout her out because, again, without the Speakeasy podcast listeners, there is no Speakeasy podcast show. That part. Another one. This has been amazing, guys. Man, it's been a lot going on. I know I haven't been keeping you guys updated just yet because we haven't been doing our regular one-on-one. So I'm going to bring these back to talk to you guys and in the midst of doing our interviews, because I want to make sure that you guys are still getting great information from these awesome CEOs and founders who are coming to spill their guts to tell you how they launched, stumbled, and learned throughout this process of entrepreneurship. With that being said, guys, I am Altovise Pelzer, your host with the most, that part. I am excited to hear from you. Make sure that you join the conversation. That part. But not just that, guys. Man, share this out. That too. We want to make sure that we are tapping into what it is that you want to listen to and what you want to hear. And man, taking it to another level. I think a lot of times we get, there are podcasts that kind of get, off topic. They get off brand. They get off doing, 90 different things, trying to stay with what's current. Man, I just want y'all to stay with what's current with you. I want you to grow. I want you to win. And I want this to be a successful year for you, no matter what the circumstances may be. With that being said, I love y'all.
Thanks for listening. If you were inspired, leave us a 5-star review, share with a friend, and subscribe.